I'm glad to see you back. Today we're doing the earth signs. I already cleansed the space, I cleansed myself, I cleansed the cards. I hope that all is well. I think that all is well. I think you guys are doing pretty good in manifesting. You guys are pretty much grounded. You just need to be open more a little bit to receiving. Now we're going to be using my Dreams of Ğęnıę deck. I'm not too familiar with them. I've been barely working with them for just a little bit now, so I'm starting to get a little bit used to them. So just bear with me upon these messages. Mother Gaia, please help me deliver and decipher this message. Thank you for coming and helping me deliver this message. I appreciate the message that you're giving out to myself so I can give out to the world just for you. Thank you for using me. Once again, this is going to be a collective earth sign reading. So this is the sun and moon in Virgo, the sun and moon in Taurus, and the sun and moon in Capricorn. What's going on? What's going on with this collective, Mother Gaia? Is there any messages that you would like to give? Okay, hold on. So we have this first card that fell out onto my lap. Then we have the Sage. The Sage is it looks like the Hermit to me, to be honest, because I see an old wise owl. And then the wolf, one wolf, is usually based on like being a loner. And then this card just fell out as well. Oh my God, hold on. Cards are just starting to fall out. Hold on. This is a repeat. Interesting. Interesting. I remember seeing these cards before. I can't remember. I think it was somebody else's reading. Or this was a collective reading. Okay, so we have this double-bladed sword, one that's going up and one that's going down, and the one that's going down is basically stabbing you. So what I'm hearing, and this is like the sword suit. So what I'm hearing is the things that you put out there is gonna come back to you. So you're your own slave, because it looks like he has chains, that he's in chains, but he has the keys. The keys are right here. He has the keys there. So he's being his own prisoner, because of his mentality. Like I said, the mentality that he's putting out there is the same mentality that he's gonna get back. So he's just doing it to himself. So now is a good time to like be by yourself and get this alone time to really think about things, because you are going to be lost in thought. You're going to be conflicted because there's two masks. You're going to be conflicted, whether it's between your mind and your heart, or your physical reality and your mental reality, which you think is like your real reality. But you're planting these seeds basically for other people, but it's like you're feeding them poison. Your hand is poisonous. You're not being kind or nice. Yeah, see, we have like this devil having playing cards. You're not being nice. Hence, this guy has devil horns as well. So it's like you're trying to play your own game, and that's not doing anything but causing harm to yourself. Like basically, you call the shots, and It's not fair, in other words. Alrighty. Any other messages? Ooh. So it's time to do some reflection because a rebirth is necessary. And this has to do, this rebirth is necessary to happen so you could become this confident person that you need to become. Maybe this situation has to do with a Leo, because the egg is like this yellowy color, just like this one. So there's this rebirth or dying so that you could become this beautiful star that you are. Or you need to go through this reflection of whatever relationship, whatever situation it may be. But you need to do inner work, for real. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and think about these things that are hindering you, being the fact that you want to call the shots. He has a green on, but he has this red as well. So his heart is like half open, and he's more like he has a lot of fear and doubt, being this red cape covering half of his green dressing, his wardrobe. And then he has pearls, and it looks like a ruby. Bribing, maybe. Trying to bribe to get somebody's love. Is that all, Spirit? Well, for these earthbound energies. We got one more card that flew out. Hold on. I need to refer to the book to get some clarity upon this card. But in order for you to come to this strong, triumphant person where you're able to open your arms to love and rebuild those blocks, it's going to be a little process, but you need to do this necessary inner work. You need to take this time to yourself, because you're in a situation in which you or this other person is playing, like, I don't know if it's hard to get, but you're not all the way in there. But you need to do some self-reflection to get through this rebirth. And this rebirth is going to happen when you're in your own space, by yourself, completely, being a lone wolf completely. Alrighty. Now let's get into the second deck. Let's move these up a little bit. Excuse me, Mother Gaia. This is for a collective. This is for the collective and earth signs, and sun and moon in Virgo, sun and moon in Taurus, and sun and moon in Capricorn. Are there any messages that you may have for this collective? So this is progress because she is in a chariot, but it seems like she's in battle. There's a lighter Sphinx and then there's a darker Sphinx, so it's basically a battle for, I guess, balance, you could say. Hold on, there's a card that flipped over. There's too many cards, Spirit. I need to be more specific. But you need to go through the necessary healing in order for this balance to come. In order for you to move forward in a positive light, you need to do the necessary healing. Release those emotions of your divine feminine. And the way to do that is that you need to see the bigger picture. This is so similar to the other reading. What's going on? And the way you could do that is by looking at your inner truth. What does your heart truly say? What does your heart truly want? Instead of being so much stuck in your mental, what is actually going on in your heart? Yeah, and then once you like ask yourself these questions, that's when you'll get this restoration. I'm hearing you need to find balance when it comes to you smoking. I see this rope that is kind of like looped around the hand, like it almost got it in a hold, but not completely. So if you are doing that, I suggest that you stop. It could be cigarettes, it could be weed, but there you need to find some type of balance and nurture yourself because you're not nurturing yourself the proper way. Let me drink some water. You should probably drink some more water. Water helps cleanse out the system. It cleans the face. It helps flush your system. It's very nutritious for you. You get all the natural minerals that you need. You have a lot of influences that are affecting you, causing blockages. And one of them is you're not being grateful enough. You need to learn how to be grateful. A way for you to move on past these obstacles in which you see in yourself or in other people or whatever is going on. You need to be grateful for maybe the lessons that's being taught instead of being like, oh, why does this happen to me? You be beating yourself up, and you need to learn how to be more compassionate with yourself and have unconditional love. Show that love to yourself. Yeah, like I said, have more compassion. See yourself through a higher aspect, your inner essence, who you truly are. Stop seeing like an illusion of you. And you're doing solo magic, creation solo magic. It looks to me that she might be playing with you. It looks like she's playing with herself, but I'm not too quite sure. But like there's a whole lot of wetness going on. It may be like a release for emotions, that you like have a whole lot of emotions inside. So this is probably a way for you to release is through masturbation. I mean, hey. That's funny. What is this? That way, you get a little bit more lighthearted and you could see things more clearly, so that you just get rid of these emotions and stuff like that makes you feel blue and shit. Just get rid of that. Release that. Get that inner pressure out and open your heart and learn how to trust your heart. Your heart is the blueprint, like it says right here. Unconditional love. The heart is the blueprint. Your heart is the key to your answers. Alrighty. Now, what are the ancestors telling you? Ancestors, please help me to intercede for this message for the Earth Collective of the Sun and Moon signs in Virgo, the Sun and Moon signs is Taurus, and the Sun and Moon signs in Capricorn. Are there any messages that you have for this collective? Ooh, a card fell out. Another way to get out these emotions and stuff like that, to get more grounded with yourself, because there is she has this red dress on. Red pertains to grounding, and then we have these two colors back here is more of like yellowy orangey. So we have the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra, which I actually posted those up already onto my page. If you're following me, I suggest that you do. Ğęnıę or my other page, Goddess of the Awakening, as there's always messages updated there every day, daily. But you need to learn how to embrace your inner gypsy. It gives you a little bit more freedom as far as dancing goes, listening to music. It like gets out that inner, I'm not gonna say inner like feminine, because you might be a male watching this, but I'm just gonna say like that inner child. You get to like get loose and be yourself. Are there any other messages? Reconnect with Mother Earth. Plants, garden, harvest. So Mother Earth does want to get connected to you to help you go through this process of healing. Maybe you should go dance in the woods. Get connected to Mother Earth and just dance in the woods and talk to her and be grateful for the life that she's giving you, and she's there because she wants to help you. She's there with open hands. You see right here, she has open hands, and there's all these butterflies. She's giving power to this butterfly so that they could go through this transformation. And then there's 5 butterflies at that. I didn't even see that. 5 butterflies. That's the significant 5 is the number for change. So it's gonna be a powerful change, because she's literally giving you power. You're literally like basically getting it from source. She is a source. Are there any other messages that you may have for this collective? So a lot of you need to do some grounding work. Nature spirits, air. See, I knew it. Okay, so I'm going to have a deck for you coming, because there's a deck that's been calling to me. And it's because right here we have fairies, elves, and rock formations. and the fairies been calling to me. The fairies got some messages. So do expect, I'm going to be getting another deck. And it's going to be of the fairy realm, because they got some messages for us. So stay tuned in with that, and I suggest that you book a reading very, very soon. There's messages in all over. You just got to keep your eyes open. But I will be getting that deck and report back to you on that. Let me refer to the book so I could get a little bit more insight on these nature spirits. Yeah, like I said, pay attention to what you see and sense when you are out in nature. Particularly when you're around rock formations. As wild as it sounds, you are being called to connect with the nature spirits and elves in your area. Respect the wilderness as home for being seen and unseen. This card may suggest someone doesn't want to be This card may suggest someone doesn't want to be disturbed. Respect their space and let them come to you. Hence, things going with the flow being this waterfall. Okay, okay. They're watching. Know that they're always watching. Hence, there's a fairy right here. She's watching, looking at you guys. I just seen their move. That's crazy. I seen that. Are there any other messages? Oh, I'm so excited to get this fairy deck. Oh, I'm so excited. Are there any other messages that you may have for this collective? All right. Well, let me just say this. Excuse me. And they say to go after your goals. Have ambition. Be strong. Be courageous. Hence the yellow. Having courage, self-confidence. Alrighty. Hey, Kate, please help me bless, deliver, and decipher this message for the collective earth signs of Virgo, Sun and Moon, Taurus, Sun and Moon, and Capricorn, Sun and Moon. Are there any messages that you... Okay, so my self-love beads just fell. Very, very odd. So I'm hearing that you should purchase self-love beads. You're having a hard time loving yourself. What are some messages that you may have for this collective? That one did fall. So you have abilities. You like to use sex magic. Okay. So like I said, this other girl that was over here touching her stuff and whatever, doing this solo magic. Yeah, that's that sex magic that I was talking about. But it's a way of you connecting with the heavens, I guess. Is just how you manifest stuff. But you are this beautiful person and you choose how you want to be seen, and you have this whole universe inside you that's just waiting to come out. But you need to learn how to let it out. Let yourself shine. Are there any other messages for this collective? You are a manifester also is what this card is implying. But you need to learn how to be in the present and not think so much about the past or so much about the future. Because, like, what you're doing right now matters. What you're doing right now matters. And is going to affect your future. But the thing is, your present is something that's bothering you because you're being tested. And this test is for you to go through this rebirth that is necessary. As we were talking about this rebirth energy, the skulls rebirth. This is necessary for you to go through this rebirth energy. Alright, the spirits of the forest, the woods, the ocean, the desert, the tropics, the tundra, spirits of earth, help me deliver this message to the earth collective. Sun and moon signs in Virgo, the sun and moon signs in Taurus, and the sun and moon signs in Capricorn. What messages you may have for this collective. Ooh. I'm hearing, you got all your cards on the table, like, this is what I'm gonna do, and that's that. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe you gotta change that mindset because you're creating a blockage for yourself. Yeah, because the starfish came out and it came out reversed, and it says open to infinite possibilities. You having that thought that, oh, this is this and that's that and that's it, you're creating those blockages for yourself. You're not being open. Ooh. Yep, there's a whole lot of messy stuff going on. There's a whole lot of messy stuff going on. Oh my goodness, all these cards are falling. It says, Moth Spirit, you need to surrender to this rebirth. Moths are typically known for rebirths. You need to understand that patience is key. Going at a slow rate. Doing the necessary work. And when we're talking about the necessary work, we're going to talk about this root chakra energy of getting rid of this fear and doubt and confusion and guilt and shame. Getting rid of the past and letting yourself feel these emotions. You manifest what you want. The magic works through you. You are your own manifester. So what you do, what you think, subconsciously and consciously manifest. So you need to get rid of this fear and doubt and start to gain confidence and trust to open up your heart. Because it's a transition of the red from yellow to green for me. It's this root chakra energy and going into this confidence energy with the yellow, the sacral, the solar plexus chakra, and then going into this green energy being the heart chakra. Learning how to open up your heart. Are there any other messages? But yeah, you need this rebirth. There's a blockage. You're creating that blockage for yourself. You're the only person that's being in your own way right now, literally. You need to learn how to look at things from a different perspective, since this the bad is upside down. You need to learn how to look at things from a different perspective in order to go through this rebirth. Are there any other messages for this collective? Like I said, I suggest that you do follow me on Facebook at my page Ğęnıę Jąhnıę. I post up meditations, prayers, videos. I post up a lot of stuff on there. And then on my Goddess of the Awakening page, there's always updates on there as well, being meditations and prayers and stuff like that. I really suggest that you keep up because in 3 days that I've been doing these readings, literally, like we've talked about, the root chakra, the solar plexus, and the sacral chakra has been popping up very, very much lately. So I suggest that you do these things that's necessary so that you may get yourself into alignment so you could open up your heart to receive. Release to receive is the lesson. Release to receive is the lesson. Like I said again, because we're doing this transition of the red and yellow and green. I hope you guys see that. I just seen that. It says, nurture all you love, embrace the masculine, and be vigilant. So when it says nurture all you love, basically it's your own creation. Like he has this ball or egg, I don't know what it is, some type of sphere, a crystal, but it obviously is something of his own creation, and he's just like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. So it's just like learning how to be more compassionate, even though you're such in your masculine. And it's good to embrace your masculine, because your masculine is the person, well, is the energy that is action, that gets things done. But be more vigilant, be more smart, but be passionate. Hold on, let me get more clarity on this be vigilant. To pay attention. We said somewhere around to pay attention. I forgot what card it was, but you needed to pay attention. Oh, this one, pay attention. Pay attention, have an open heart, and pay attention to the messages that's being given to you. A new day dawns. You're being given an opportunity to change things and make things into a better light for yourself. Follow the moon. So being hence that it's a full moon, we literally just passed this full moon, but the full moon power lasts for 3 days. 1 day prior, day of, and the day after. And so the full moon in particular is really good for releasing any type of emotions and stuff like that. But if need a necessity, you need to work with the sun and the moon. So the moon helps in releasing and helps dealing with your emotions. And the sun, it deals with your masculine side, being the action, giving you the confidence and courage to do things. I'm hearing you need to do crystal work. You need to buy crystals that help with that. Carnelian is a good crystal. This is carnelian right here. You could purchase a bracelet for me if you like, or some waist beads. It's up to you. But there's this need of balance in your life, and seeing the light and of using the light and dark, because there's something called the law of dualism, where there is dark there is light, where there is light there is dark, where there is good there is bad, where is bad is good. Like, it's called the law of dualism. But nonetheless, get reconnected into nature. That's where you can start getting some balance, because you're going to get reconnected into nature. And nature itself is a grounding energy. You need to take the necessary time to reflect. And like I said, you need to do this in nature. Take this time to, like, get into your native self. Embrace the dark side of you. Reflect and embrace the dark side of you. This is inner shadow work. See? Inner shadow work. This is the face that you show people, and this is the face that you keep hidden. You want to make it seem like you are, I guess, perfect, I guess. Or you're better, or you're just smarter. I don't know what it is. But you're so much in your head, and you need to stop being in your head and actually look at things for what it is. Oh, yeah, because he's looking at himself in the mirror, and, like, half of his face is pretty, and the half of his face got, like, a whole, like, crack on it. He looks ugly, and his eye is, like, blind. He's blind to seeing his own ugliness. Oh, my goodness. I said, oh, his own ugliness. His hideousness. No, but, like, his true self. Like, he thinks that he's this pretty, handsome man, and I'm not going to say that every woman wants him and stuff like that, because he's basically a prince or whatever, a king, a prince. And he thinks that that his shit don't stink. But, I mean, the other side says different. You got to take that time to reflect. I didn't mean to make it sound like that. Having so much fun. But like I said, take time to ground yourself. That's all the message is. All right, Angel Gabriel, please help me deliver and decipher this message for the Earth Collective. It's for the Sun and Moon signs in Virgo, the Sun and Moon signs in Taurus, and the Sun and Moon signs in Capricorn. Are there any messages that you may have for this collective? You're too hard on yourself and others. Oh, this actually came out yesterday. I posted this along with the root chakra meditation. So yeah, this prayer card, I'm going to repeat it, but I'm not going to post anything because it is already up there. Like I said, look on, if you're not following me, go on to my pages, Ğęnıę Jąhnıę or Goddess of the Awakening. And there's information there for you. Excuse me. Let me go drink some water. So rainbow. Rainbows are colorful. Rainbows are beautiful. You need to stop being so hard on yourself. Have more compassionate and see yourself for the beautiful person that you are. But like when I say that, like again, you need to do this reflection, and it's basically embracing that dark side of you and seeing that it's a beautiful person. And you just need to learn how to express, be an expression, express that side of you in a healthy way. You need to have the courage. You are a star. Are there any other? Oh, no, that's it. Okay. No other messages. Those cards were just on the floor. Well, I guess it makes sense. These 2 cards were on the floor right now. And it says, turn knowledge into wisdom. So now that you've gained this knowledge, now it's time to use it and turn it into something. And put the pieces together. Help what is being said. Put the pieces together and make sense of it for your situation, so you may grow, and take time to ground yourself. Think about these things. Take time to ground yourself by yourself, to think about these things. And when I say these things, is the dark side of you, the things that you're not really paying attention to, that's about yourself, because you're always so critical upon other people, but you don't really look at yourself in the mirror. So it's time to really do that self-reflection. Time to reflect. So let's see these guardian angel messages from Gabriel. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Observe the times you have critical thoughts about you, and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light, and even if at times you think you are less than perfect, remember that God and divine perfection exists in all things. Stop being so hard on yourself and others. Stop being so judgmental. Rainbow, you are a jewel. Even though you may not see it, even in the darkest times, you really shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold awaits up beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. Expression. Express how you feel, clearly, lovingly, and honestly, without fear or judgment. Say it exactly like it is, and all will be resolved when you express to others how you feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concerned. Self-expression is liberating and healing. Courage. Dare to be different, to make mistakes. Create, for it's in the creation that you exist. In this world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart, you are one with all creation. All is possible. Excuse me. Go forth and be true to yourself. For it is only through being true to you that you could be true to others. Like I said, in order... where is it? In order... where is it? There we go. In order for you to move forward and stuff like that, you need to look at both sides to yourself. In order for you to move forward in this Chariot energy, you have to embrace it and take that courage to look at yourself. But just remember, believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover that you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget that you're truly a shining star. So, like, just let things go with love. Don't be so hateful and stuff like that. If you're like letting go of situations, let things go with love. Don't be hateful, because you're only gonna create that blockage for yourself. Like I said, this whole energy of the karma, what you put out there is what you're gonna get back. So it's just like, don't be so harsh on yourself. Don't be so harsh on others. Be more understanding. And look at yourself in the mirror, most importantly. Like, everybody has their own situations going on. But you need to stop worrying about other people and take time to do your own reflections. Dear guardian angel, help me be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember that eternal light which emanates from my soul and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am internally guided and loved by God in all creation. Amen. So yeah, stop having an attitude towards other people. Like I said, start being more compassionate with yourself and others. Stop being so judgmental. Look at yourself in the mirror. All right? That's where the key is. Looking at yourself in the mirror. Stop being so judgmental. That was kind of harsh. That's kind of mean. But yeah, sir or ma'am, stop being so mean to people and stop being mean to yourself. We all have shit that we're working through. So it's just like, stop it. Have an open heart. Ground yourself. Are there any other messages that you may have for this collective spirit? You got to start listening. Pay attention. Pay attention. The other card said it. Where it said it to pay attention. Be vigilant. Pay attention. But yeah, pay attention to what's being said to you, because it's to help you. Don't be ignorant and be like, ah, you don't know what you're talking about. Do that self-reflection. For real. Because you're just creating a blockage for you. Because of your inability to see things for what it is. Ooh, two-faced. I see two-faced. You're being two-faced. Ooh, stop being two-faced, yo. Let things go with the flow. You need to start learning your lessons. There's 3 fish. 1, 2, 3. Learn your lessons. God is guiding you. But you need to learn your lessons. Stop being two-faced. Do your own self-reflection. Pay attention to what's being told to you. And ground yourself. Alrighty. I hope that gives you some clarity to the situation that you're going through right now. I love you very, very much. And I hope you have a blessed night. Bye-bye. Remember, you're one decision closer to manifesting your dreams. Step into your awakening and most importantly, be the change you want to see.